Hi, guys, and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Megan with Fit Financial Planning, working out your own financial plan one lesson at a time. Hey, guys, I know I have delayed, but yes, here is another video. Thank you so much for being patient with me. So, we are continuing with our risk planning. So, as I said, I promised that I would show you guys a quote and what a quote looks like. So, what I want to do is I want to literally dissect the quote. I want to show you point by point what a quote actually looks like and what are the things that you should look at when you meet with a financial advisor and when they present quotes to you. So I'm not sure whether I'll show you other quotes, but while this is a Sanlam quote that I did on myself, and I just want to quickly show you. So this will be in about probably 3 parts because I don't want the video to be too long, but I want to concentrate on, every aspect of this quote because by the end of this, I want you to fully understand what a quote looks like and why a quote and how a quote is generated. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. It's great to have you here. I hope you guys have been learning and have been enjoying the series so far. If you have any questions, please send me an email or let me know in the description below. And yeah, let's in the comment section below. And yeah, let's chat. Great to interact with you guys. Right. So as I said, this is a Sanlam quote. It's called Matrix Top Cover and it's prepared for myself, right? And it's prepared by, so here you should have the financial advisor's details. So I have blurred out the financial advisor's details here just for copy purposes. And then every quote should have a quote number. Quote number is very important, but it's something that we use internally as well as with the service providers. But this is just one thing that is taken into account when just to see whether you have signed the correct quote, and this is when the quote was generated. Then at the bottom, some quotes might have this, some might not. Some companies are different, but Sanlam has their details at the bottom here and any accolades that they've received. So you can see here that they won the Product Supply of the Year under the long-term insurer or life or risk category, and they won the award in 2022. You can find all the details for Sanlam, their contact details, their website, and then you can see that Sanlam is a registered um, entity. Okay. Then, so it says here that this is a quote for a possible contract between you, the applicant, and us, Sanlam Life, registered number. Okay. So remember what I said, when you have an independent financial advisor, they can present one or more quotes. Okay. So it is advisable to present a client with 3 quotes from 3 different companies just to also, look at the pricing of the different companies as well as the benefits. And then obviously you would choose a quote that is beneficial to the client based on their needs and having done the financial needs analysis. Right, so basically this is just the general information of the quote, what product it is. So this is just for internal purposes and it's for a natural person. So here you could have a buy and sell or a key man policy. Okay, so this is for a natural person. The term is for life and the product option is classic. Guaranteed period 10 years. So basically this means that any payment pattern or growth pattern, these are fixed for 10 years. Okay, that's just all that guaranteed period means. It just means that they won't up and change the details of the policy or their pricing within the 10 years. Okay, so it's basically fixed. So the payment pattern is fixed compulsory at 5%, meaning that every year the premium will increase by 5%, and then your cover growth percentage will increase also by 5%. Okay, so as the premium increases, the cover increases. Okay. Then the start date, usually when you start a quote in the middle of the month, They give you options to start the quote in a month's time or in 2 months' time. Um, it's very rare that a quote is or a policy is actually started in the month it was drawn up. So it's always a month out. Okay. So meaning that this policy, if I do take it up, will start on the 1st of December. All right. Then then this is the plan benefit details. Basically, what I have quoted is basically what I have on my personal policy. I do have a policy with Momentum, and I just wanted to see what the rates would be with Sanlam. Okay. So the death benefit is 1.4 million. So it's 1,450,000, 279,000, and then comprehensive disability plus is 725 and 141,000, and then same with critical illness or severe illness. All right. So just to note that these benefits are standalone, and they don't eat into the life cover. Then this is your total payment on the risk portion. Then there's an initial plan charge. Then that gives a total premium of 593 Rand per month. Okay. And then it just says here to note that each year when the payment is increased as described as under benefits and payment growth, the plan charge will be increased according to the inflation rate, meaning that this portion here will also increase. Okay. All right. So basically, this says that the benefit and payment growth. So they're just explaining how the benefits and the premiums work. All right. So for the payment pattern that I've chosen, all right, for a benefit will increase by 5% each year. All right, beginning in 2023. So my policy will start on the 1st of December 2022. However, on anniversary, which is in 2023, the benefit and the premium will increase by 5%. Okay. And then yearly thereafter. The payment growth is compulsory to maintain the contract cover amount of the benefit. If it is cancelled, skipped, or lowered, the cover amount of the benefit will be reduced. Okay. So if, let's say, I reduce my premium because I cannot afford the premium anymore, and so the payment growth, I reduce that, say, by 2%, then that means my benefits will also reduce by the same. Okay. The cover amount of the benefit will be increased by 5% per year as of the 1st of December 2023 and yearly thereafter. This payment increase is in addition to the compulsory payment growth for the payment pattern, right? So that's basically all saying that should your premium increase by 5%, your benefit will increase by 5%. If you reduce your premium by 5%, then your benefit will reduce by 5%, meaning the growth on that. Okay. Um, so it also says here that payment will be increased at the same time. The payment increase will depend on the increase in the cover amount of the benefit at the age of the life assured at the time of the cover increase. As the life assured shows as the life assured grows older, the payment increase will grow gradually. Okay. So here, this is where now you find your premium pattern. So the payment pattern under your choice indicates in the table below that this is the one that you selected. All right. Sanlam Life offers a variety of payment patterns with alternative payment growth options. If you select one of these alternatives, it may affect the starting payment of the plan as shown below. Okay, so this is my choice, which is fixed compulsory at 5%, and then the cover percentage growth is 5%, guaranteed period is 10 years, and the total payment is 593. So basically, we can also call this choice a level premium, meaning that it grows, right, but at a level pattern, meaning that it grows consistently. Okay, I can always count on it growing by 5% every year. Alternative one is the aggressive age rated. You'll see it's cheaper because when you are younger, you are less risk and so forth. However, when you get older, you are more of a risk, meaning that your premiums will increase significantly as you age. All right. And then also age rated is basically the same as aggressive age rated. Aggressive age rated will just get more expensive more quickly. Age rated will get expensive, but gradually over time. But fixed compulsory, you know that it increases, but at a level rate. Okay. The payment pattern that you select may also affect the total payments of the plan required over the long term. Should you wish to consider an alternative payment pattern in more detail, you need to get an alternative quotation. Okay. So basically, the premiums here and the type of, you know, premium pattern or benefit growth pattern will depend on number one, your needs analysis, and it will depend on your affordability, what you can afford. Okay. So this is basically my details. I have also blurred out critical details. So these are the details that will be required in order to generate a quote for you. So your, date of birth, your age, next birthday, your gender, your basic income, if you're married, your spouse's income, smoker status, qualification, occupation. Is a question here that there's just a statement that says that only one occupation was taken into account for the underwriting and cost purposes, and then part-time activity, none. So I don't have a side hustle, and no part-time activity has been taken into account for underwriting and cost purposes. Disability class or rate group is A3. Okay. Then there's an important question here. During the past 3 years, have you participated in or do you intend participating in any hazardous occupation? For example, flying, gliding, activities, diving, professional sports, mining, motorsports, security forces, explosive handler, taxi industry, security industry, protection services, microlender industry, or any other occupation with a risk of accidents or risk to health which you have not already disclosed above, and that's a big no. So I do not participate in any of these. If you do, however, participate in any of these, then that will be flagged, okay, for underwriting. And then these are the benefits. It's life cover amount, and then this is the premium. Now, based on the risk, right? Based on all of this information that I've given, this is the premium that has been calculated. Okay, so this is built in the system, obviously by actuaries, based on previous claims and the trends. On someone who is my age, who is a female, who does the work that I do, they've rated me a specific rate, a risk rate, and then obviously they've given my life a specific premium. However, this would change if it was a male, much older, and who probably worked in mining. It probably would be more expensive, or it would also be probably a little bit cheaper if it was a 23-year-old, a young person, or 20-year-old who has just started working, and that might just be probably 100 Rand cheaper, or whatever the case may be. So depending on the age, the employment, your categories, and the type of work that you do. All right. And then the cover end date is at death, meaning that this is a whole of life policy. Remember, I said in our previous videos where I did the terminology, whole of life applies to death benefits, which is your life cover. Then you get comprehensive disability plus, which is your disability benefit. This goes up to the age of 65, it ends, and then the cover start date, it gives you a date when it will end. Monthly payment is that premium, and that is the cover amount, okay? And it says here it's a standalone product, it's not accelerated. Then you get comprehensive severe illness plus, which is also a standalone product. Cover amount is that, monthly premium is that. This is a whole of life product, so it ceases at death, okay? Yeah, so basically, that is what the benefits are. And okay, then you get your temporary incapacity. So this is just the extra stuff that's added, that is included in the comprehensive disability plus. Okay, so these are the benefits that you don't have to take over and above. So your temporary incapacity cover for accidental causes is automatically included in the following main benefits: comprehensive disability plus. Temporary incapacity cover for non-accidental causes is automatically included in comprehensive disability plus. Built-in future cover for young lives is automatically included following main benefits: comprehensive disability plus. So the fact that I chose comprehensive disability plus means that all these added extras are included in that benefit. Okay. And then the benefit payment for the life assured is 573. Remember, we add that 20 Rand, which is our admin fee, which then becomes 593. Okay. So I'm going to stop there, guys. I don't want this video to be too long. In my next video, I will then explain the cover amount and the risk classification and underwriting, and we'll look at the premium patterns and additional information. All right. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to take a break or go over all of this information, please do so. So that is our first part of analyzing and breaking down a risk quote. So I hope that this was informative. I hope that you learned something new, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Cheers.